This is the happiest place on earth, and it's our first time, at least to Tokyo Disneyland. I've always been excited at the thought of Kieran's first Disneyland moment. At 1.5 years old, he's definitely not going to remember anything about this, but still, will this be magic? Or will he fuss about the long queue lines and hate this experience? We will find out. We made it to the happiest place on earth with the angstiest toddler. No, kidding. So it's actually our first time visiting Tokyo Disneyland. I've never visited Tokyo Disneyland just because I think most of the rides are kiddish, very kiddish. So I prefer a bit more thrill. But now we have a kid, our life is all about a kid. So we are here at Tokyo Disneyland. Still looking forward to check out a lot of exciting rides. Let's do this. So huge shout out to Klook. If you want to book tickets to Disneyland, the best and fastest and most fast free way to book your tickets is through Klook. All you need to do is to purchase and then scan a QR code and you are in already. So that's it, so simple. Alright, whoa, there's a Christmas tree. It's Christmas theme right now.
I thought it's
Wow, I'm vibing it. Got a feel
I love this place.
Got the feel Oh my god. The advice that I've read online when visiting Disneyland is to have like a plan, to have a strategy. And our strategy is we don't have a plan. Kieran right now is in his like scaredy cat era, so he's quite afraid of a lot of things. We're gonna start small by going to It's a Small World. So we're gonna test waters, see how it goes. Good luck to us. It's gonna be Kieran's first Disneyland ride. Good luck. Very curious to see how he reacts, but I hope you enjoy, okay? Okay, we didn't take all of the rides at Tokyo Disneyland, but I'm going to rate all of the rides that we took and all of the food that we ate over there. First up, it was It's a Small World, and it surprised us. It surprised us. Yo.
So nice.
Yeah, I thought this would be very lame, but it's actually really nice. Like, it's huge and immersive. And the boy is enjoying. The boy is enjoying right now. And for that, we're gonna give it an 8. Just because I thought it was gonna be so lame, but it was a very long ride. Yeah, very good for little toddlers, okay? It's not gonna be for bigger kids or even adults. If you're an adult, don't take this ride, okay? It's lame. And then it was time for lunch, and it was a bit of a headache trying to find a place to eat. And fortunately, we managed to find a little cafe called Cafe Orleans, and it was great. The shrimp bread, amazing. We ordered the prawn focaccia bread, and let me tell you, the prawn was just succulent and fresh, and every bite into the bread, it was just a bite of freshness. And we also ordered gumbo soup with rice, and it's kind of like a mui fan, you know, rice with soup. The soup,
Amazing.
packed with like seafood umami. In this minestrone base, we were pleasantly surprised, and for this meal, I'm gonna give it a 9. A solid 9. But unfortunately, it wasn't so for Kieran. He was just not having it. He didn't want to eat anything, and for reasons that we don't really know. Maybe because he missed his morning nap and so he was feeling cranky. He was breaking down, he was having a meltdown during lunch, and it was so tough. You want biscuit? Okay, And you know, as parents, when we bring our kids to Disneyland, we just want to see them happy. We are willing to splurge on whatever they want, and when they are happy, we are very happy. But the opposite happened. To be honest, I felt very defeated by that. I thought the day was going to be ruined. Are you okay or not? What mama buy? We got all the mama for you. But you don't want, huh? However, once we were done with lunch, his mood just flipped. And the day was great from then on. And for our next ride, we took the Jungle Cruise. It It was alright, not very thrilling, but our boatman was our hype man. It was extremely entertaining. His energy levels was like 11 out of 10. For that okay, I'll give it a nice 7.5. Our next ride is the most anticipated ride, Pooh's Hunny Hunt. So this is a Tokyo Disneyland exclusive, and so you can't find this ride anywhere else in the world, and we were very pumped and hyped for this, and it delivered.
Why you like?
Pooh, yeah, Pooh. Oh my gosh, this is so nice. How is it?
It was good, but it was a bit short.
Yes, agreed. The ride felt very immersive. A lot of things were happening 360 and it's so good, but it felt very short. But it was also a good ride. I'm proud of the little one though. He survived it.
I was so scared for him.
No mental breakdown.
I was so scared for him.
Because there was one part that he was feeling very vigorously. The only bummer thing, as we said, was it was a little bit too short. So I'm going to give it a very solid 8.5. After that, we went to Tomorrowland to get the alien Mochi, and for me, this is a must-have at Disneyland. It comes in 3 flavors: custard, chocolate, and strawberry. The custard is so good. It's so buttery and smooth. Custard is our absolute favorite flavor, followed by strawberry, which is very fragrant. Chocolate was meh, so I would say it's a nice 8. It's a great snack. And then we took the Western River Railroad, which is a kind of a train ride around the park, and it was nice. Nothing much. 6.5, I guess. So dark, but we are taking the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. It's a little dark. We'll give this maybe a 7 because it's pretty much a relaxing boat ride. It's not bad, but it's also not amazing. Thankfully, Kieran was not really afraid, even though it's so dark. So for dinner, as usual, a lot of the restaurants had crazy long-ass queues, but we managed to find this place called Boiler Room Bites, where they were selling, they call it gyoza sausage bun. It's pretty much like a long meat bun, but it's actually really quite tasty. I like this a lot also, like the texture and the taste. Huh? Very yummy. Our day is safe because his mood now is 10 upon 10. Kieran loved it and he chomped on it. So I think I'm gonna give this like a nice 8. A nice 8. And for our last ride, we went for the Carrousel ride. This is probably the most average one out of it all because it's just a merry-go-round and the queue for it was pretty long and the ride was quite short. So it's just average. I give it a 6. So all in all, it was a great first time experience for both us and Kieran to Tokyo Disneyland. The only bummer is that we didn't manage to ride the Beauty and the Beast ride just because the queue times for that is more than 2 hours for the entire day, which is ridiculous, okay? And the only way to get to ride that in a shorter amount of time is to get the express pass. But when we arrived at about 10 AM, the express pass was already sold out, and I think the only way to get that is to book it when you arrive at the opening time, I think at about 8:30 AM. Other than that, it's Disneyland. It still has that magic. I felt that magic when, we entered Tokyo Disneyland. So hopefully the little boy felt a bit of the magic, even though the day didn't start out great. It was still a beautiful day. Thank you for watching. Stay curious, keep exploring, and I'll see you in the next adventure.